Hey there and welcome. Today, we're going to dive into something really special. We're going to explore a whole world of culture and identity, and we're going to do it all through just one single fascinating drawing. So, this is the big question we're tackling today. You look at a child's drawing, and you might not think much of it. But what if I told you it could teach us something profound about our world? How can one simple piece of art spark a global conversation? Well, let's find out. Okay, first things first. Before we get into all the deeper meanings, let's just take a look at the art itself. What we have here is a portrait of a young girl, and her name is Kika. And here it is, the whole piece. Just take a second to let it all sink in. You've got the central figure, right? Then the super vibrant background, and over on the right, you'll see 4 different sets of text. It's so colorful, it's really expressive. You can just tell it has a story to tell. All right, let's zoom in a little closer on our subjects, on Kika herself. Just look at that pose, hands on her hips, that little hint of a smile. That's pure confidence right there. The style is just so wonderfully free and expressive. She's not just some random character, Her personality just shines right off the page. And what's going on in the world around her? She's surrounded by these joyful, kind of floating golden faces. Who are they? Are they her friends? Her family? Maybe they're just symbols of happiness. Whatever they are, they create this incredible feeling of warmth and community, don't they? Okay, so we've looked at the picture. Now let's shift gears a bit and look at the other half of this piece, the words. We're moving from the visual to something deeply personal. We're talking about identity, and it's all wrapped up in a single name. And this right here, this is the crucial part. This isn't just a drawing of any girl. No, this is a portrait of a specific person. It's like a declaration of who she is, and it's all anchored by her name. And that name? It's Kika. We see it right here, written in the Latin script that, many of us see and use every single day. This name, this is going to be our anchor for the rest of this little journey. Okay, but this is where things get really, really cool. Because this portrait doesn't just show us her name once. Oh no. It shows us how her identity, her name, literally travels across different languages and cultures. So first up we have Hebrew. You'll notice it's written from right to left, which is interesting in itself. And these characters, they come together to make that exact same sound, Kika. It's instantly connecting her identity to this really rich, ancient linguistic tradition. And then, here she is again, in the Latin alphabet. This is the one we started with, the one that's probably most familiar to many of us. You can think of it as kind of a global bridge between all these different scripts. Next up, we have her name in the Cyrillic alphabet. It's kind of neat, right? Take a look. Some of the letters might look familiar, like the K sound. And altogether, they spell out that same name, Kika. This time, it's connecting her to the entire Slavic world. And last but not least, here it is in Japanese katakana. Now, katakana is a script that's specifically used for foreign words and names, which is perfect. The characters are so sharp and angular, totally distinct, and yet they perfectly capture her name, Kika. Wow, seeing them all side by side like this, it really drives the point home, doesn't it? You have 4 completely different scripts, each with its own deep cultural history, and they're all pointing to one person, one name, one identity. It's just such a powerful visual of what it means to be a citizen of the world. So, what's the big takeaway here? What does all of this mean? Let's bring the art and the text back together for a second and really think about the bigger picture. We're about to see how one name can truly be spoken in so many different voices. So, what does a drawing like this really show us? Well, for one, the art itself. That's a universal language, right? We can all feel the joy in it. And her name, Kika, that's her personal anchor in the world. But I think the most powerful idea here is that identity can and does cross borders. By putting her name in 4 different scripts, the artist is literally showing us how one person can exist in all these different cultural contexts at once. It's just a beautiful reminder that our individual stories are actually what connect us all. And so, we come back to the full picture one last time. But when you look at it now, you probably see it a little differently, right? It's not just a drawing anymore. It's more like a map. A map of a single identity in a massive connected world. It's a portrait of Kika, a citizen of everywhere. And that really just leaves us with one final thought. This simple, beautiful drawing, it's really an invitation for us to think about our own names, our own identities. So I'll leave you with this question to chew on. how does your name connect you to the world?